Hey.
I just love when the stores are open late before Christmas. Where do you see the fabric I got for your costumes? And yes, before you say anything, I know it's hard to believe that I can sew anything, but I can. No one is gonna know that your costumes are homemade, all right? Look at this. This is for you, for the little drummer boy. And Michael, with this, you are going to be the best Joseph ever.
Oh, well, we're never gonna be able to wear them.
Why? What's going on?
Well, we can't be in a Christmas pageant when Dad's not gonna be there to see it.
Hey.
Dad brought these over and he said he'd call on Christmas Day.
I think you misunderstood him, Michael.
No, he said that he'd be back in time for you and Jax to go on your honeymoon.
You know what? I didn't realize your father had something scheduled, but I'm gonna call him and ask him to reschedule it, okay?
Mom, please, don't fight with Dad.
I'm not going to fight with your father, but you know what? He needs to be here. This is all you talked about for days. And between the two of you finding baby Jesus and convincing Nicholas to let Spencer do it, I have the fabric, okay? No one is quitting. Everything is gonna go on as planned, and I will make sure that your father's there. Hey. Why don't you sit down and make yourself comfortable?
Rather not.
Okay, well, I don't really care if you're comfortable or not, but you need to sit down. So Sonny went to the island.
Yeah, his plane just left.
You surprised? I was surprised. He never said anything about going out of town, so I have to wonder what happened to make him leave so abruptly.
Probably business.
Probably? I don't think so. I think it had to do with me. What do you think?
Yeah, the boss doesn't confide in me about personal matters, Mrs. C.
Yes, he does.
No, really. We try to keep things on a purely professional basis. It works out to be better for my health that way.
Okay. So let's say I call down to the island and I tell Enrique that I need to speak to Sonny. Why don't you tell me what's going to happen? What's going to happen, Max?
You won't get through.
Won't get through. And why?
Sonny left orders that he wouldn't talk to you for any reason. If there was an emergency, Jason should call, or me.
So anyone but me. So when you said this had nothing to do with me, it has everything to do with me. Sonny is punishing me for marrying Jax, right?
You can't exactly blame him. You can't ask a guy to pretend to be happy for you while you waste all your wonderfulness on that shallow jerk.
That shallow jerk happens to be the man that I'm going to marry, and he happens to be the man that I love. So I would really appreciate it if you don't talk about him like that.
I'm sorry. But you could have a little consideration for the broken-hearted man that you left behind.
Carly! Oh.
Hey. Hi.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow, you look nice.
Thank you.
Except, you're gonna freeze.
What do you mean I'm gonna freeze?
Well, we're taking the boys to the pageant rehearsal. Remember, you look like you're gonna go on a cruise or something.
No, I have to go to the island. Can you please take the boys to rehearsal on yourself? I have to go down. I'm gonna go talk Sonny into coming back.
No, you're not. Hey, has it ever occurred to you that Sonny went to the island so you would follow him there?
Jax, I know Sonny better than I know myself. He is not playing games this time.
He's not playing games?
He wouldn't have
Are you
slipped
kidding,
away quietly.
right?
He wouldn't have. He would have told everyone he was going out of town. And he would have packed for 2 days to make sure I show up and stop him.
You can't be serious. I mean, serious.
Listen to
You
me.
can't be
He
serious.
knows how important this pageant is to Michael and Morgan and how badly they want to spend Christmas with him. I know Sonny has issues, but he would never disappoint his children just to prove something to me. He wouldn't do that.
Really? Then why would he take off now?
Because he can't stop our wedding, and that's freaking him out. He doesn't want to stand there and watch you and I promise to love each other for the rest of our lives.
You know, a normal person would just send their regrets and find something else to do that day.
He's not normal. We know that.
This could be a blessing. You know, Sonny's taken himself out of the picture, so we should just appreciate his tremendous generosity and respect his wishes, right?
It's not fair to Michael and Morgan.
Their father made a decision, okay? That is not your fault. It's not your problem.
Maybe he doesn't know how upset they are, and I have to tell you, I am really worried about Sonny's state of mind right now, you know? What if he goes off his meds, or what if he starts drinking again and he does something reckless, Jax?
Reckless is how Sonny makes his living.
I have to go down to the island and make sure he is okay. and I need to bring him back here for his children. Do you understand that?
Okay, so in other words, this is turning out exactly the way Sonny planned. Look, I don't doubt that Sonny's hurt is real, okay? He's lost you. And he's realized that. He can't just pull a few strings and drag you back into his dysfunction. So now he has to find a new approach. Now he's playing the sad, you know, the sad lost guy who's really heartbroken. He slips away to the island. You're a caretaker by nature, Carly, and Sonny knows that, and he's counting on that. He's going to assume that you're going to just, you know, run down there and want to fix it.
That's not fair.
But it's true. You can't deny that. It's been the pattern of your relationship, okay? And it's up to you to break that pattern.
I have never pretended to you that I didn't care about Sonny. I care about him. I care about our family and anything that happens that affects that. I know when I'm being manipulated, Jax, and this is not one of those times. You're not even gonna realize I'm gone. I'll be down and back so fast. It's no big deal.
You know what? Go after Sonny. Stay as long as you want, because it really doesn't matter. But understand, if you get on that plane, we're not getting married.